Welcome to your intentions meditation. Taking some time each day to align with your intentions can help us in remembering what is important to us and let that inform how we show up for ourselves, for our lives, and for each other. When we don't take this time to consider our intentions, it can be easy for us to be pulled into reacting from an impulsive place. Like when we might get triggered by something. Some things we don't even know what we've been triggered by, but our reaction comes storming out. So this meditation, we can set ourselves up to become more familiar with the space between stimulus and response. So the information coming in and how we can respond in a way that feels intentional, that feels aligned with how we want to show up in that moment. So let us begin today by sitting upright on a cushion, on a couch, or on a chair, making sure that the spine is lifted, tall, but in a way that feels relaxed and like we're not creating any tension in the body. Maybe relaxing the shoulders, the jaw, the space between the eyebrows. Let the hands rest naturally on the legs and gently close your eyes. Let's begin by taking a few long, deep breaths here as we allow ourselves to settle into our cushion or into our chair. Acknowledging however this morning has already gone, you can let that go and arrive to this moment in a fresh way. So as you get settled, invite the body to relax, letting tense muscles soften, feeling the weight of the body being supported by whatever you are sitting on now, and ultimately being supported by the earth underneath us. So taking this time to really soften, really sink in, allowing the body just to land here. Then we'll take a moment to check in with ourselves. So we're turning inwards to our experience and becoming curious about what's on your mind this morning, what's on your heart. Taking an honest moment with yourself. Like, what is it that is coming up for me? And we give whatever experience we're having some space to be just as it is. So whatever is coming up, can I give it some room to be just as it is? So whatever it is that is coming up, it could be the feeling of rushing around this morning. You could be feeling peaceful, or maybe even feeling a little stressed out. Just having an honest moment to feel whatever is going on for you and letting that be okay. First we acknowledge, and then we accept. This is where I am right now. This is how I'm honestly feeling. And it's only after that are we able to find ourselves in a fresh new moment, right here, right now. So after we give ourselves some space to honestly turn towards ourselves and our experience, we can bring our attention to the feeling of the breath. So we connect with the sensation of what it feels like to breathe. Being really simple here. Just feeling the breath come in, expanding our lungs and our bellies, and then we release and let that breath out. Nothing special to do, just feeling the sensation of breath coming in and going out. Reconnecting back with our breath in this way. When we bring our attention to the breath, like this, it helps to stabilize the mind. So often it can feel distracted and like we are being pulled in every direction. So we give ourselves this opportunity to reconnect back with the breath, to stabilize our intention. So we see if we can become really curious about the feeling of breathing, watching the breath come in and go out. Maybe even picking up on the quality of breath. Like, does my breath feel long, deep, and expansive? Or is there a shallowness to the breath? Without judging it, it's right or wrong. Just giving ourselves a moment to connect with our own experience. So we're checking in with the breath. Now that we have created some space for ourselves to settle in a little bit, I'd like for you to consider, how do you want to show up today? So maybe there's a word that captures the essence of it, like a quality of warmth, or it could be patience or gentleness, slowing down, being loving. Whatever it is for you, see if you can imagine bringing that aspect of you into your day. When you're interacting with people in your life from this way, responding to heightened scenarios, maybe with a little bit more understanding. Maybe there's a little bit more room to listen. Maybe there's an ability to offer help where it might be needed. Just taking a moment to consider, how would you like to show up today? What is that word for you? And if a word doesn't come up right away, just see if you could sit with the question. Like, how would I like to show up today? Is there a particular quality or word that I can really bring forward? See if something organically arises when you ask the question. And whatever that word is for you, see if you can drop that down into your belly. So it's less of an intellectual idea or a concept, but something that can start to really feel embodied. See if you can start to breathe into it. Like, as I breathe into my chest and into my belly, I can begin to expand this quality within me. So maybe inhaling, feeling like this quality could spread all through my chest. Breathing in, letting it fill all through my arms, coming all the way down to my fingertips. Breathing in it again, letting it extend down to your legs, feeling it all the way down to the tips of your toes. And then as you continue breathing, you continue to fill yourself up with this quality. As you sit here with the embodiment of this word, of this how. Like, how would I like to show up today? Maybe you sit a little differently. Maybe you sit more upright. Maybe your shoulders even relax down a little bit more. Maybe there's a sense of ease within you. And remember just how this feels in the body. So as we continue throughout the rest of our day, this is something we can bring with us, something that can inspire us. Maybe in those particular moments when we feel caught up or disconnected, we can remember to take a deep breath. So maybe let's take a nice deep breath here together, breathing in and breathing out. Again, breathing in and breathing out. And we can reconnect to this intention at any point on our day, so we can show up in a way that feels both caring for myself and for those around me. So let's just take some time here to stay connected to this feeling, noticing all the different aspects of what it feels like when we sit in this way. sit totally filled up with this intention. With the idea is that as I continue throughout my day, this intention is something I can bring with me. Maybe there's even a part of you that feels like this word or this how sort of warms the heart. And see if you can connect with a slight smile on your face, so that the corners of your mouth turn up ever so slightly. Just as an outward expression of what you might be feeling and sitting here with. When you're ready, allow the eyes to gently blink open, taking a moment to notice how you feel. So when I take this time to connect with myself in this way, I can respond from a place of intention rather than reacting from impulsivity. So I hope that this meditation can help inform the way we are all showing up in the world and how we may be affecting those people around us. Thank you. I hope you have a really beautiful day.